This is the new Alienware AW3425D W34-inch 240Hz QD OLED gaming monitor, and it's the latest ultra-wide entry in the Alienware lineup, and if you've been holding out for a QD OLED ultra-wide, could be the one to get. At its $799 price tag, should you buy it? What's been upgraded, and is this the perfect dual-purpose monitor for gaming and content creation? Let's roll that intro and find out. After years of doing product reviews, a new trend's emerged where brands are now requiring reviewers to submit their videos for final approval before it ever goes online. Now, this often means the brand can ask to remove anything deemed negative, which means product reviews are more influenced by the brand than ever. Now, because of this, I vow that anything I review on this channel will not only cover the good, but the bad, and because I don't do ads, cover the ugly as well. It's time to get brutally honest about reviews. This is full transparency.
Brutally honest review.
That's right, this is a brutally honest review, and because my videos are not sponsored, that means I have to pay out of pocket to keep this channel going. So if you find this video helpful, consider using my links. If we can grow this channel big enough, I'll even start giving away what I review to you. Once out of the box and assembled, we can see it sports the new Alienware Interstellar Indigo color design, which has a more minimalistic feel with its compact squared 9-inch by 10-inch stand versus the old generation V-shaped stand that took up a lot of room on your desk. Personally, I wish they would have kept the white aesthetic going, but if I kept it, I would most likely mount it on a monitor arm anyway. When powered on, the only RGB this new model offers is the Alienware head on the back, which doesn't put out enough light to be noticeable from the front, but can be customized, and the power button on the bottom right side of the monitor. And if we look a little closer on the back, we can see these ventilation ports which optimize airflow and help the two built-in fans and graphene-infused heatsink within the panel dissipate excess heat to help prevent burn-in. The panel itself has an 1800R curve and semi-glossy anti-reflective coating which still sports that QD OLED purple hue and is height adjustable, can swivel left and right, tilt up and down, and slant side to side. It's got a max height just under 22 inches, a width of about 32 inches, a depth just over 9 inches, and weighs in at about 18 pounds. Taking a look on the back from left to right, we have your power connector, two HDMI 2.1 connections so you get 4K 120Hz compatibility with variable refresh rate, a DisplayPort 1.4 connection, and a USB Type-B upstream port. Then on the bottom left-hand side of the monitor, a USB Type-A downstream port and a USB-C downstream port with 15 watts charging that unfortunately does not have video pass-through. And if we look above those connections, we'll see it is 100mm by 100mm VESA mount compatible. The menu has the typical options you'll find on a gaming monitor, including preset modes, which include standard, FPS, RTS, RPG, sports, and creator, which I'm using to edit this video, game enhance mode so you can view your FPS, alien vision which provides aim assistance when you keep losing in PvP, alien effects lighting to change the alien head RGB color, smart HDR where you can change your HDR mode and includes display HDR True Black and HDR Peak 1000, and finally OLED panel maintenance where you can initiate a pixel refresh. When it comes to gaming, you get a 240Hz refresh rate and 0.03 millisecond response time, which is becoming the current standard on QD OLED gaming monitors, and is NVIDIA G-Sync compatible, has AMD FreeSync Premium Pro, and is VESA Adaptive Sync certified. With its measured brightness of 250 nits in SDR mode, 1000 nits in peak HDR with a 3% window, its brightness level is on par with all the latest QD OLED monitors hitting the market, which excel in low light situations but could be less than stellar in daylight environments when the sun is out and at its brightest. When it comes to being a dual-purpose gaming/content creation monitor, I found the color accuracy to be stellar for my needs with its 99% DCI-P3 color gamut and Delta E under 2, and while I won't see the final version of this video until it's uploaded and I can watch on a different screen, I'm more than confident in its editing abilities in creator mode. Of course, a main concern for editors is the risk of burn-in from having your editing software on screen so much, but you can rest easy knowing this unit comes with an enhanced anti-burn AI algorithm with an anti-burn graphic sheet to help protect your panel, and if all else fails, comes with Dell's 3-year burn-in warranty. Now, I've reviewed a few Dell and Alienware monitors recently and keep getting asked if I noticed any coil whine, which I haven't so far, but is apparently affecting others out there, and I still don't hear anything with this model. Either I'm getting all the good units or my tinnitus is so loud it overrides everything else. So, should you buy it? If you're coming from the previous model, the Alienware AW3423DW, the only real upgrades here are the bump from 175 to 240 Hz and the upgrade to HDMI 2.1, so if those are key features you've been waiting for, then yes, this monitor will meet your expectations. But if you were hoping for a next-gen panel upgrade, you'll still want to wait, as this model still uses a Gen 2 panel with a Gen 1 subpixel structure, which still has a diamond-shaped subpixel layout, so if text clarity has been a concern, you won't find much improvement here. That said, if you're coming from a non-OLED panel and are used to the image quality of something like an IPS, and this meets your needs, I can recommend it, as the QD OLED experience is a game changer, and as far as ultra-wides go, the AW3425DW checks all the boxes. Is this the QD OLED ultra-wide gaming monitor you would buy, or is there a better offering for the money on the market? Let me know in the comments below. If you made it this far into the video, comment friends till the end, and let me know if there's another product you'd like to see reviewed on this channel. I know this video isn't as long as my typical review videos. I'm in the middle of a move, so things are going to be chaotic for a while, but I tried to cover all the key aspects of this monitor. With that said, that's going to wrap things up for today. I'll see you next time.